Chandler's Day. Welcome home. The place of our beginnings, the place where our faith community worshiped for many, many years. On a day like this, November of 1769, Thomas Chandler set forth from Elizabethtown, New Jersey, to come up here, and he did so without orders from bishop or board, singularly guided by the Holy Spirit. His was a solitary ride, one man, one horse, one God, unlike his wimpy representative today. No committee sent him up here. The closest bishop, his bishop, lived in a palace in London, the Bishop of London. Here was a man who saw the whole world as his parish. And he came up here to minister to Anglicans and beyond here at Newtown. He made the 50-mile ride trip from Elizabeth. But by the time he set forth to come here, he had already logged 3,000 miles, mostly on horseback. He would return right here at this site in December of 1769, after, I guess, he did his Christmas services. And a new parish was formed by the election of the vestry and wardens. This young aspirant for holy orders over here is carrying the facsimile of the original document of those who were elected December 28, 1769. I'd like to read portions of the assessment of Uzal Ogden, our first rector, about a year and a half later, as he made his first report, having been in Sussex County for a year. But I want to teach you some of the slang of the 18th century first. I need you to repeat after me: gilly gumpuses.
Gilly gumpuses.
Gilly gumpuses.
Gilly gumpuses.
Gilly gumpuses are awkward or stupid people. And so every time you hear Calvinist or Presbyterian in his report, you are to say gilly gumpuses. Right. Reverend Sir, permit me now to give first an account of this country wherein I reside. Secondly, account of the state of affairs respecting the church. And thirdly, an account of my labors since June 5th, 1770. First, as to the county of Sussex, it is an exterior county of New Jersey, about 60 miles in length, 30 in breadth, situated on the Delaware River, navigable to the city of Philadelphia and New York, the distance of about 60 miles. To these cities they send iron and wheat and flaxseed and cattle and butter. The country is mountainous. The soil is common, pretty good, being at least and produces excellent wheat. The inhabitants are divided into their sentiments about religion, there being at least a dozen different denominations, and among them a few deists. The most numerous of the sectaries are the English and German Calvinists. The former three meeting in houses which are vacant. The peoples being thus remarkably divided disables amongst every sect from supporting the gospel, so that in a county where there are inhabitants sufficient to support several clergymen, there is but a single illiterate preacher presiding in it of the Presbyterian faith. Secondly, as to the state of affairs respecting the church, the number of families in Sussex that are in communion with the Church of England is 63. The number of my catechumens, by reason that some families live 6 or 8 miles from the place of worship, therefore can but seldom attend, only 41. There are several families of Lutherans in different parts of the county who are particularly desirous to associate with us. About 1/3 part of the church members dwell in Newtown. At this place, I have taken my lodgings and have formed themselves into a society. Here at first, we had divine service every other Sunday, but for a reason which I shall mention presently, we have public worship only 1/3 of the time. Here also the parsonage house is being built, and here likewise the county courthouse is built, which is very commodious and serves us to perform divine service. Thirdly, as to my labor since June 5th, besides officiating at the several places above mentioned I have had, and compiled with diverse invitations to read prayers and a sermon on weekdays in some of the meeting houses and dwellings of the dissenters, who of every denomination attend church in great numbers on Sunday, and they behave very decently. Shocking, given all the gilly-gums. Many of them had never seen our public worship performed until I came into the county, and were not a little prejudiced against the Church of England, conceding we were but a little different than Papists. But prejudice wears off remarkably, and several of the most bigoted of them are not only become constant attendants at our public worship, but subscribe something towards our public buildings and to my salary. I am, with due respect, Reverend Sir Uzal Ogden, Jr. That concludes his report, for which he was compensated.
You're here.
Here, here.